All right, what's up? Make sure everyone can hear me. Oh, yeah, I think someone wanted me to turn up my mic a little bit next time. Let me see. Put it to 9 decibel gain. Do 9.5. All right, hopefully that helps. Cool, that's done. I remembered. All right, I'm actually uploading a video right now as we speak. Well, it's rendering. Because, of course, the news drops like the moment I have to stream, and I was like questioning not streaming and just getting a video out, but I just like really quickly put that together, like not in a bad way, like it's still done right, but so that'll be up here soon. Yeah, as people are saying in the chat, they placed 9 players on the PUP list, so but Christian Watson is not seen to be a bad one. Like he'll be back sooner rather than later. At least that's what I've heard. So that's a good thing. Not great to see him on there to begin with, but you know, it is what it is. People get hurt. What's up, Austin? How did Christian Watson get hurt? I don't even think we have an injury designation right now. I don't know what it is. Who knows? Could have fell down the steps at this point. We just do not know. Could be precautionary. I don't know. But I think he'll be back soon. All right. Come on, Sony Vegas. Probably not helping. I'm streaming. I'm streaming and rendering at the same time. This is just showing the ability of this tank that I built right here. Streaming, rendering, going to be uploading. So if my quality gets a little goofy, it's because the internet. No Bakhtiari. Yeah, Bakhtiari's not on the list. They could technically still add him to the list up until Tuesday. So we'll see. Watson needs every rep with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, agreed, man. I 100% agree. Like every young receiver needs these reps. I mean, it's very important. So I'm just hoping he gets back sooner rather than later. But yep, there's the sound for my render to be finished. I don't know how this is gonna go because I'm gonna upload a video and I'm streaming. It's like, you guys are gonna go watch a video. You're gonna stay here. Whatever. I'm doing it. I try to be like the first one on YouTube, but we'll see. I was cleaning my entire house, and I come upstairs. I'm like, all right, time to get ready to stream. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Now I got 30 minutes to make, edit, render, everything. So, you know. Where is it? There we go. So give me a second while I do all this stuff. Christian Watson will be back before week 1. At least that's my opinion. You're typing. I'm sorry. Just gotta do this real quick. That. There's that. I guess that's training camp, yeah. Okay. Training camp, man. Finally, some Packers news. God, I mean, it's not great that we see Christian Watson on this, but I mean, we haven't had any like news this entire month, and it's like yesterday and today. It's like, okay. It's like finally. It's not. At least David Bakhtiari's not on the list, right? Can still be added on it, though. Let's not get our hopes up. Let's not count our chickens, you know? Okay, that's good. Oops, actually. Oh my God, can I type? This is multitasking for the win. Okay, oh my God, every chat. It's like, Christian Watson? 5-man fronts we're used to seeing? Yeah, probably. 11-man fronts. Some more Torres season. What did Watson injure? We don't know, guys. We really don't know. How do you see Walker getting to the rotation this year? Quay? A bunch of ways. Did those players sign your jerseys in person? No, Pristine Auction sent me those. So they were signed by the players, but I wasn't there to see it. But they come with all the endorsements stating that it's all authentic. So they are official and authentic. If that's what you're asking. Dude, I'm a multitasking maniac right now. Not really, because I'm like... All right. Cool. From Brazil, what's going on? What time is it down there? Don't think we should worry too much about Watson. I agree. Praying David is ready to go because going on 2 years not seeing him on the field would be disastrous. Yeah, dude, it would. 100%. You think Romeo will be better than Watson? Well, he'll get snaps before him. Yeah, everyone relax. Just relax. Players get hurt. He probably just like fell down the steps or something. Who knows? There's no designation yet. I mean, who knows? It might happen. We might get something. But Man City's playing Bayern right now, or getting ready to, so that's going to be the only thing the Packers are tweeting. Yeah. I used to be really into Man City, and then they kind of got like too streamlined good. I don't know. Is that weird to say? Would you sign Chris Harris Jr.? Yeah, dude, 100%. 7:21 p.m. Damn, you're only an hour ahead. Interesting. I did not expect Brazil to be only an hour ahead of me. I guess it kind of makes sense. Because I guess that makes sense. Soft tissue injury? Yeah, just a torn ACL, guys. Relax. Just relax. We'll be back. Mentioned you to Larry McCarron today. Oh, wow. Idea is a broadcast from Sammy's restaurant on Oneida. Someone co-host with Sammy Watkins, the receivers room. Special guest each week. Nice. Appreciate it, man. Sammy Watkins. Oh, that's cool. Who do you think is Rodgers' main target next year? Someone who's going to get the most targets? Oof. It's going to be Alan Lazard, but it could be, honestly, could be Aaron Jones. Yeah, we're in summer as well. It's like 90. It was 95 degrees here, Fahrenheit. So what's that would be 35 Celsius. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be like the same thing. It's just going to be, ugh. But I'm setting up a water slide tomorrow, so I got that going. I hope we don't hurt without Devontae Adams. Nah, we'll be fine, man. It'll be all right. There'll be some growing pains a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. I am only going to be streaming until about 7:10 because I do have some more things to do. Got to clean around the house some more. Got to set stuff up outside. What city do I live in? I live more in fields than a city, but I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm about an hour, let's say 45 to 50 minutes away from Philadelphia, Center City. But where I live looks nothing like Philadelphia, if that makes sense. If anyone's from the East Coast, you probably have heard of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's where all the Amish are at. That's also an hour away, but it looks more like the fields of Lancaster than it does Philly, where I live. I have Amish on my road, but like two Amish families. I pretty much live in the woods. Can you and Andy Herman do a show together? I would love to. I think he follows me on Twitter. I should hit him up. That'll be fun. Andy's a very insightful guy. I honestly haven't really done much with like other creators, and I want to. It's just like sometimes I'm so busy and I'm just making so many damn videos like on my channel. It's like, where's the time? I just went full time. It's still just like, where's the time? But I'll get it done. Like I definitely have more time now where I'm gonna start collaborating, doing all that type of stuff. You're 2 hours away from me. Where at? I'm gonna guess you're in like York or something. Parents were from Layton. I don't know where that is. Layton, PA. Where? Oh, Lehighton? Did I read that wrong, or did you spell that wrong? I don't know. Do you mean Lehighton, PA? Is it in Chester County? No, Carbon County. Where is this? Gosh, I've never heard of this place. Okay. It's above Allentown. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, I'm just going to publish this video right now, so it's going out. Oh, my audio's playing. Okay. Hopefully that's all good to go. I didn't really, watch it. Might be mistakes in there. You're in Wisconsin, 5:24. Yeah, it's just an hour behind East Coast. Houston, Texas. Nice. You're close to D.C. Nice. Yeah, D.C.'s about 2 hours from here. All right. If y'all, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me mute that real quick. Okay. If you guys, I just uploaded something. You can either watch it now or come back. It's all the stuff that just happened with our roster. But if you can go at least leave a like on the video, I'd appreciate it. I just posted it in the chat. Are Philly cheesesteaks overrated? Yes. I don't even like going to Philly. There's cheesesteaks around me from pizza places that are better than the ones in Philly, and I'm not joking. It's overrated. But a lot of people that aren't from around here will come in and be like, you really put Cheese Whiz? That's a Philly cheesesteak? Cheese Whiz? That's disgusting. And I'm just well, And then you have to order it a very weird way. You can't say with onion and without peppers. You have to say with and without. You can't specify. There's a order. I forget exactly what it is. There's an order in which you can order cheesesteaks, of what topping goes after the other, and you have to say with, without, with, or with. It's so confusing, and if you mess it up while you're in the line, you get scolded and looked at, and a bunch of deep Philly people just stare at you like you're an idiot. But it's the crazy. Just don't go to Philly. Just don't go to Philly. What's up, Julius? He's on the PUP list for, I guess, a precautionary injury. He's the news is he's gonna be back sooner rather than later, so that's a good thing. But hey, he's still on the PUP. Am I going to any Packers games this year? Yes, the one in Philly. The amount of shit I just talked on Philly. Yes, I'm still going there. I'm a crazy man. I'm a crazy man. Been there and ordered them. Been a while. Yeah, it's just I'd rather just order one around from me. It's not anything. They're good. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know. I had some really good cheese curds in Ohio about a month ago. I love cheese curds. I'm obsessed with cheese in general. So it's not even just because I'm a Packers fan. It's just been my entire life. I don't know if it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that I made myself love cheese, but I do. I definitely do. That's gonna be a hell of a game. Yeah. Trust me, it's not fun. It's not fun being in Philly as an opposing fan. It's just yeah. You always got extra tickets in Green Bay? Dude, if I wasn't so damn far, I do want to make it out there soon though. Do want to make it out there. Cheese is so good. Yeah, of course it is. Took him out at practice. Oh, gosh. Okay, you said just up this week. This is the content I've missed since the old Packer Chat channel got shut down because of the NFL. Do you mean what's his name? Packer Chat. The other bald boy. I'm actually friends with him on Facebook. He what was his name? I forget his real name, but I don't think he stopped because of the NFL. He's a cop. He just had no time. How many touchdowns is Kenny Clark gonna have this year? 15. Have you ever been in Lambeau? Yes, twice. Why do the Packers keep getting snubbed from hosting the draft? The same reason why they'll never host a Super Bowl. It's just the area. Did I see Colin Cowherd saying the Vikings are winning the no? I don't watch a single show of any of those guys, man. Like, just now. Stop. You want to see you there in training camp? I would love to. I would love to be in training camp. I would get my own film, the whole 9. But, sadly, it's a 15-hour drive. Other bald boy narrows it down. It seriously does. I forget his name. I have him as a Facebook friend, too. Oh, gosh. I think I have more. I forget. It's obviously Packer Chat, but I forget his actual name. But he's a cool dude. I'm sad he's not part of this community anymore. I mean, like I said, he's a cop. He just had I think he's just had a kid. I keep seeing on Facebook, too. Shamar is going to be a pleasant surprise. Really hope he doesn't have to play a whole lot. It's true. The injury with the big 3. I mean, it depends. If Packers go dime, he might see some play time. He might see some more play time considering the Packers don't really have a third safety, and they could potentially throw someone like Rasul back there, or so even Shamar at that point. But who knows? We'll see. Green Bay could totally host a draft. Yeah, I mean, I say that obviously there's a better chance of them hosting a draft with the whole Titletown thing now and all that. But, yeah, like you said, Super Bowl, not a chance. Jones and Dillon could get 1,800 yards combined rushing. Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening. Definitely. Do you think they only roll with 4 backs active at the beginning of camp? At maximum 4. It depends, though, because Colin Hill could start on the actual PUP. And who else? And Patrick Taylor's on this PUP as well, the training camp PUP. But I don't know. Tyler Goodson could make the roster. Yeah, we'll see. BJ Baylor. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that training camp's 5 days away. So we all don't really know anything until we start seeing them throw the pads on and see what happens. What roles do Carpenter play in our defense? Year 1,
hope that your
nothing.
night is going well.
Probably nothing.
I am a big fan of Rasul Douglas. Love that guy's
nothing.
Humility and work ethic.
Columba,
Best
thank you
cornerbacks
for the
in
donation.
NFL.
Man. Says, hey there, I don't know why my things aren't working right now. 1 second. I forgot I muted the music. My bad. Hope your night is going well. I'm a big fan of Rasul Douglas. Love the guy's humility and work ethic. Best cornerbacks in the NFL. Ooh, do you want me to do like a top 5? Man, that's hard. I hate doing like top 5 positions. I mean, Jair's one for me personally. I mean, I know he was hurt last year, but outside of that, there we go. Now it's playing.
Hey there, man. Hope that your night is going well. I am a big fan of Rasul Douglas. Love that guy's humility and work ethic. Best cornerbacks in NFL?
Dude, that's hard. And I don't know why the pop-up didn't show up. I got a bunch of issues with my stream setup right now. Oh, gosh. Top corners. I got Jair. Jalen Ramsey's in the list, but he's kind of overrated in my opinion. Trayvon Diggs is not touching that list. A.J. Terrell's in it. I just got to bring up. A.J. Terrell's in it for me. He had such a good season last year. I just got to bring up the actual corner list. Sometimes I forget. I feel like Marlon Humphrey is kind of Denzel Ward could be in that list. He had a really good year. J.C. Jackson, even though he's on Chargers now. There's a lot of guys, but Jair's first for me. I guess you could put Ramsey at 2 or 3. Oh, best cornerback group in the NFL. Yes, if that's what you meant. If that's what you meant, Dolphins have a really good group as well. They have more depth than the Packers, but I think overall in terms of like skill, top 3 guys, yes, it's definitely the Packers. I mean, Jair. Eric Stokes is a transcending rookie from last year who had a really nice rookie season. Really, really impressive, and should be getting better. And, of course, Rasul Douglas, as you said. Dude, I think Dude will play good in the slot, honestly. I think that guy can play anywhere. He has the physicality, the size. Hopefully he doesn't lose much speed, getting a little bit older. But, yeah, that's okay. I just answered your your inevitable fix to your question. Yeah, definitely. Do you think we need another wide receiver? Nah, I think we're good. I mean, they might add one for training camp just because Watson's not going to be there, and then once he's there, they'll probably cut him. But, who knows? Could be John Brown, could be it's not going to be like a Julio Jones or Odell. I mean, Odell's not even going to be ready until like week 8, so. You said, just curious, how did I wind up a Packers fan if I'm from Pennsylvania? I answered this last Q&A, and I'm assuming I'll probably answer it every Q&A, but through my dad. He's not from Wisconsin either, but in the 80s, he started watching Packers, went to a couple games, and this is when they were bad, so he's not a bandwagon, right? And then once Brett Favre came to town, like he just loved their whole setup of their team, how it was ran, everything about them. He loved the Packers, and it was the complete opposite with how the Eagles ran things. So that's why he was never an Eagles fan, even though he was around this area his whole life. So I remember being like 3-4 years old, watching Packers games with him. And if you see the sweatshirt right there, that's my sweatshirt from God knows, 3-4 years old. So, yeah. Packers are overrated. Okay, cool, man. Packers record prediction. I got like 12 wins. Rip the John Brown dream. Yeah, Packers legend John Brown. Oh my gosh. Have I ever had a Friday Wisconsin fish fry? I have not. Could you elaborate? That sounds like something that would be in Urban Dictionary. If Danny Davis, I swear, if Danny Davis keeps wearing number 20 and Gabe Burkich wears 45 in a preseason games, I'll have sad feelings. I kind of want to see a kicker number 45, but just like booting him, straight up rocking him. Watch out for Samori Toure. Seemed like he was getting praise from Aaron Rodgers. He was, yes. He was. See, I have like gambler's fallacy, so that's the only reason why I'm not going with 13 wins. Because of course they could get 13 wins again, but I'm like a big gambler fallacy guy, so I'm like, well, the odds of them getting 13 wins again since they just the last 3 years are even lower. I'm weird like that. My brain's wired like that, so I'm going 12. Did you play football? Yeah, I did, and I still play recreationally. Wide receiver, mainly. Slot and outside, whatever you wanted me to do. It's kind of. But recreationally, I play both ways because it's just like a 7-on-7 recreational league. So that in that case, I'm kind of like an outside backer, slot corner. Now Adams is gone. Who's that wide receiver we can count on third down? It's going to be Allen Lazard. He was it last year. A lot of the times late in the season, Aaron Rodgers counted on Allen Lazard. And I know you're going to say, well, the playoff game, he missed him wide open. I get it. I'm talking before that. That's one play. He counted on Allen Lazard on third down a lot of plays. And Randall Cobb, too, for this year, that he'll be one of those players as well. But Allen Lazard was a big target on third downs last year, late. And he caught like everything. Torrey was a wrecking machine. A few games in college. Yeah, I mean, he broke Randy Moss's record. So, and then also that game against Ohio State when he was on Nebraska. I mean, not okay. Ohio State's cornerbacks were hot garbage last year, right? But it's still Ohio State. It's still Ohio State defense. You're still Nebraska. You are good if you can put up that type of numbers on Ohio State as a wide receiver on Nebraska. I'm sorry. End of story. It doesn't matter who was on Ohio State, who your court. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the record in the last 3 seasons has exactly zero influence. I know. That's why I'm saying my brain is wired weird. I'm not saying it's correct. I'm just saying I'm like a gambler's fallacy guy. So it's kind of like what that means is if you were to flip a coin and it landed on heads 5 times in a row, I would vote tails for the 6th time, even though it's still 50-50 because, it landed heads 5 times in a row. I'm thinking it's going to go tails because of the last 5, even though the last 5 have no influence on it. It's just the way my brain works. I don't know why. It's just what I do. I know it's not correct, but that's just how I think. Thoughts on Joe Barry's first year as a DC? Impressive. Better than I thought he would be.
Thoughts on Joe Barry's first year as DC overall?
For my liking at some points where it's this rush 4 and hopefully they get there. I'm hoping he has a little bit more
Thoughts on Joe Barry's first year as DC overall?
As I was saying, I think he hopefully can have a little bit more intuitive packages for rushing the passer this season. Hopefully, but at the end of the day, if bringing 4 rushers works and they get home, that's the way you do it. You drop 7 in coverage and you rush 4. And if your 4 are Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith, and someone like Devontae Wyatt, and they can get home against 5 blockers, then you keep doing that. But I do like to see some nickel blitzes, some A-gap pressures for someone like Quay Walker this year, Devondre Campbell. I would like to see that. So, but like I said, impressive. Definitely impressive with Joe Barry's first year. Do the Packers have the players to move Clark around the line? I think they do now more than anything. I think Randall Cobb will have an increase in production but leave after this year. Well, I think he just moved back to Tennessee, his home. So this is definitely his last year. What's up, Gray Matter? What's up, dude? Dude, Devontae Wyatt and Preston Smith have the same speed in Madden. Jesus. I was gonna do a video on the Madden ratings, and I think I still should, just because Madden's so trash, and the fact that Aaron Rodgers, back-to-back MVP, is lower rated than Tom Brady, ended 96 is absolutely laughable. I kind of want to make a video on it just to kind of trash Madden's ratings, because the game's trash. I'm still gonna end up getting it because first hear me out. I don't support EA and Madden. I don't. There needs to not be a monopoly. There needs to be plenty of brands, games that can use the NFL license. But I do want it. Is that it? Okay. Thank you for the $1, CJ Phil. I appreciate it. I do want it for my channel, like I do like the team building aspect. The franchise, they still need to do a lot of work with. There's still a lot that needs work to be done. But I do want to play it and use it for my channel for other content with Madden, because I know some people would enjoy it. Not everyone's cup of tea, but it is what it is. So I probably will end up getting it just because of that. I haven't bought Madden, I think, since 2016 maybe. So I don't support them, but for the sake of my channel and wanting to kind of do that type of content as well and potentially bridge into a gaming channel, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I like team building. I like that sort of thing. If you guys watch me all off season, I'm really into salary cap and roster building. And I know Madden does a terrible job at actually showing the salary cap and what it's like, but it's the closest thing we got, sadly. Yeah, Tom Brady was a 91 in Madden before he retired last year, and then they made him go up to a 97. Because, dude, they just always. It's just it's so biased, like Jazzy Penguin. You said it perfectly. They're so biased towards Brady. What does the new OC bring to the table? Stenovich is a wonderful coach. I'm really hype for him. So does he bring anything new? I would think he has his own ideas that he's probably been pitching over the years, but they haven't really been used. That kind of is always the case. So yeah, I'm hyped for that. How legendary was the I Own You game? I mean, the fact that Bears fans are still talking shit after that just explains that they will never stop, because that was the epitome of just shut up. Aaron Rodgers did what we all wanted to do, and it was perfect. That Madden ratings was a joke. How in the hell does the reigning MVP not have a 99? I don't get it. Back-to-back reigning MVP, let alone just one MVP, should be a 99 Madden the next year. No questions asked. There should not even be a thought in your mind that player should not. He's the most valuable player in the entire NFL. So how are you going to rate other players better than him, especially considering he's at the most important position in football? It just makes absolutely no sense. Not to mention, he was the back-to-back MVP. It's just and then you give it to Tom Brady. Oh God, it makes my blood boil, and I just don't want to get into it too much more. Waiting for NFL 2K. Yeah, I mean 2K is kind of a crap company at this point now anyways, but hey, just anything to spark competition in video game making is good in my opinion. Steno had Diggs play receiver in the Pro Bowl, so Jay are gonna get right. Okay, you're wearing your Reggie White's away jersey to the Packers-Eagles game this year. Does this increase or decrease my odds of getting jumped by drunk Eagles fans? I will say this. If they're drunk, you're beat either way, right? So, obviously, they have respect for Reggie White, so I think it will decrease your odds of getting jumped. But the drunk Eagles fans will always yell asshole at you. They will always curse in your face, and the real bad ones will throw stuff at you. So if you're in the parking lot, just saying, be prepared for a glass bottle to fly out of nowhere. It happens. I'm not joking. Just be careful. That's all I have to say. You have so many Bears fans saying they'll be good this year. The Bears might honestly be the worst team in the NFL right now. You tend to think Steno going to up the zone blocking game. Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. Which would improve the offense in general, especially if D-Bach is healthy. Yeah, I agree. He's a big zone guy. Switch that real quick. John Brown, the next Kumaro. Let's get him on the roster first. Sal Canella, or Salmonella, people like to call him, will be the next Kumaro. Gosh. The makers of Madden video games are not Packers fans. Who cares? Yeah, but you would think people that get paid to do something such as rating players could at least give the MVP a 99. That's all I ask. The other ratings, okay, whatever. Like, it is what it is. A lot of them do suck, like where Adrian Amos is ranked, but whatever. Jake Kumaro went to your high school. The new tight end is Kumaro, dressed differently. Yeah, it's just him with just like a mustache or something. Columbia, thanks for the $2. Appreciate it so much, man. Really appreciate it. Did I say Columbia? Columba. My guy, Sal. Oh, what's up, Andy? Andy, you came, your prediction came true, man. I'll say prediction, you know? With Sal. You see a Packers-Bills Super Bowl possibly. That's the most easy choice. And obviously, I think they are the two best teams in each conference, so that could definitely happen. Most likely player to be punt returner and kick returner. I think Romeo Doubs could be punt returner. I know he had a little bit of issues in, I think it was either OTAs or training camp. They might end up going back to Randall Cobb just because veteran, whatever. But I would like some fresh, young talent at punt returner. Telling us your actual name. It's Alex. You can find me on Twitter. You'll see my actual full name. Yeah, just Alex. Well, it's Alexander technically, but I mainly go by Alex. You're the man. Nah, you are, Andy. Come on. Who's the best or worst Packers reporter? I mean, I'm not going to go ahead and say there's any ones that are the worst, but a lot of cool guys out there. Like Andy Herman's really good at his job. Matt Schneiderman, Aaron Nagler, Rob Demoski's all in it. You know what I mean? Tom Silverstein, Wes Hodvix. They're all good. Tyler Lancaster, punt returner. Now that's something I would pay for. Packers aren't even top 5 in the conference. Yeah, okay. Keep hoping, buddy. No wide receivers. Yeah, no. You're just you're just the cliche outside person looking in. Just yeah, they lost Devontae. They're gonna lose. That's the most cliche thing to say, bro. If you did any research, any statistical research, you would know that the Packers over the past few years were 7-0 without Devontae Adams and beat the undefeated Cardinals last year without Devontae Adams and Randall Cobb. I do not want to hear it. Aaron Rodgers spreads the ball around wonderfully. There was 6 receivers in that game with 3+ receptions. Matt LaFleur is a wonderful coach and can scheme offenses. It's not just Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams that win games. Thank you, Moonman. Do you think Dubs has a probability to be the next Cobb type of receiver or Rodgers? I thought Dubs played more outside in Nevada, but he did play some slot. I would say Torrey more than Dobbs if he ends up becoming something, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, and also the Packers didn't even have a tight end last year and still won 13 games. I don't want to hear it. They're throwing to fucking Tyler Davis and DeGuara. Like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. It's Aaron Rodgers. It does not matter. I'm sorry. I don't want to say, like, it's super arrogant, but Aaron Rodgers is arrogant, and he still wins games, and he still puts up stats, and he still wins MVPs. It doesn't matter. If the Packers still have Aaron Rodgers on the field, they have a chance to win every single football game. At the end of the day, I don't. You can't just be like, they have no receivers like they do. Columba, thank you again. Need a Ravens-Packers Super Bowl before Rodgers retires. Why is that? Why do you want a Ravens-Packers Super Bowl so much? What happened? I woke up, saw 10 dudes on the pup. Finally, some Packers news happened, man. Finally. Let that play through.
Need a Ravens-Packers SB before Rodgers retires.
Elaborate. Why Ravens? Do you like them as well? There we go. Let's see. Do you really see Jean Charles being the future at slot corner? Yeah, I do. I think he will get more snaps this year. Dobbs is an outside guy. Amari Rodgers is going to hit the year, and I cannot. Yeah. Amari Rodgers, I'm hyped for him too. A lot of people are counting him out, and it's honestly making me a little giddy because I do believe so much in Amari Rodgers. The Packers are such a great team. No one player won't make much of a difference unless that player is Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I agree. The trolls come into Packers chat and talk craziness. Oh yeah, it always happens. It's fine. It's okay. Scary defense, legit running game, and a 4-time NFL MVP, and non-Packers fans want to sleep on the Pack. Yeah, I don't really understand. Tanner, I'm doing well, man. How about you? What rookie am I most excited for? Quay Walker, dude. You loved Lamar, was robbed of it last year. Okay, yeah, I would like that matchup. I think Lamar would, based on what I saw the last couple of years, running quarterbacks were not fun to play against. And I think Lamar would be very difficult. I mean, we played against Huntley, so, and he even ran decently. So Lamar, I think, would have a nice running day against us. But we'll see. I think our run defense will be a lot better this year. And containment. Rodgers won't make the team. Will Aaron Rodgers make the 53-man roster? Do you think Rashawn Gary will really have a breakout season? I mean, I think he had a breakout season last year. I just think he'll add to it. Do you play fantasy? I do. And I plan on very soon making a few leagues. First come, first serve. But I'm also making one for Patreon users. So if you want a guaranteed fantasy league that I'm in, go check out my Patreon. It's in all my links of my videos. But other than that, I think I'll make like one or two. That'll just be like a 12 or 14 man, half-point PPR, first come, first serve. Let's go. I'll do that soon, maybe in the next week. So be on the lookout. Amari Rodgers is loved by the team. Yeah, man. What's his name? The wide receiver coach. I'm drawing a blank here. Vrabel. Vrabel likes him a lot. Let's see. Devonta Adams' stat line. That's an interesting one. What exactly did he have last year? Because he's not going to top that. It's just not going to happen. He's going to be over 1,000, obviously. I mean, that's a given. Devontae had 1,500 yards. I think he could be like a 1,200, 1,300-yard receiver and like 8 touchdowns with Derek Carr in that offense. Some targets are going to go to Darren Waller. Hunter Renfrow is a really good receiver, too. He's obviously not going to top what he did last year. There's just no way. Andy's going to war for Amari right now. Barely got. Yeah, he really didn't get on the field. He had 8 targets last year, 4 of which with Jordan Love, 4 of which with Aaron Rodgers. So you can't just be like, oh well, he's a bust. Like you can't say that for Amari. I mean, you can be mad at him for his special teams play because that was horrendous. But I'm not talking about that. He's not on this football team, and his future isn't at punt returner. That's like saying Randall Cobb's rookie year. his future is only punt return and kick return because that's what he's good at. Like, Amari Rodgers is going to be a good future player in the slot and a gadget player in this offense. Everything Amari was asked to do, he failed at. The only thing he failed at was punt return, dude. He had fucking 8 targets on offense last year. I can't stand this annotation or this whole rhetoric of Amari Rodgers as a bust after 1 year, after 8 targets on offense. Like, let the dude play. A bust until further notice. That's like a glass half empty guy. You love Devondre Campbell and Quay already. Yeah, dude. Quay, super excited for. The video I just did on him made me like him even better. Yeah, people calling Amari bust also called Gary a bust 2 years ago, and the same people that wanted Devontae Adams cut when he dropped a bunch of balls. It's the same thing. It's over and over and over again. Like, you have every right to be like, I don't want Amari Rodgers returning punts. Like, I get that. That's 100% okay. But to say he's a bust because the lack of offense he played is not it's not a valid argument in my opinion. Yeah, Amari should play those jet sweep plays like they did with Tyler Irvin. Yeah, I agree. Dude, I agree. That dude's built like a running back. What happened to Kiki? I believe there was a falling out with some of the coaches. I believe that's what I heard. Hey, man, if you don't like the kid, then anytime he does something good in the future, you're not allowed to be happy, okay? Just be that negative type of person. If you really want to be that person, I can't stop you from it. Amari Rodgers kind of reminds me of Ty Montgomery, and Ty Montgomery was a hell of a player, just utilized the wrong way with Mike McCarthy. If Ty Montgomery came into the NFL and was born 5 years later and the same thing happened, I mean, that dude, I am biased with Ty, at least, I will say. I am biased with Ty because I knew him. I talked with him a lot. That dude would be really nice in the Matt LaFleur system.
I love gold.
She's pure
Zachary,
and true.
She's
One and
man.
only.
Really
cheese on my head between my legs. Smile, go pack,
one
go.
And only cheese on my head between my legs. Go pack, go. I haven't heard that one. That's a good one. Let it play through.
She's pure and true. She's one and only. Cheese on my head between my legs. Smile, go pack, go.
I love the smile. Oh gosh. I mean, if you get benched for Tyler Lancaster, I'd be upset too. Yeah, I mean, that's just it's a oof. It's a yikes. Do you think Matt can use Amari like Kyle used Debo? I think Amari could be used as a mismatch in the backfield. If you remember back in the day with Mike McCarthy, Randall Cobb out of the backfield, even Devontae Adams out of the backfield at some points, that killed linebackers. Like when that happened and there was a linebacker matchup and Randall Cobb was in the backfield out of shotgun, you were like, all right, well, Randall Cobb's getting the ball and he's gaining 15 yards. I think that could easily be the case. And that's kind of what they do with Aaron Jones. But I think Amari Rodgers is just another piece that could be utilized in the offense to do different things. And that's the beauty of it. He's a very versatile guy. So hyped for the start of the season. Yeah, man, I've been so invested this year. Not that I'm never not invested, but just so invested. How good do you think Watson will be this year? I mean, he's got to get on the field. I think he'll be a good deep threat. So we'll see. All right, I got 10 more minutes. I started this one a little bit late because I had to get that video out. I did just release a video if you guys didn't see. Going over the news that just came out with the PUP training camp. They also waived Eli Wolf, the tight end, put 3 guys on the NFI. So if you want to go check that out, I'll put the link again if you guys could go check it out. Leave a like on the video. Supports my channel. Seriously. Appreciate you guys so much. This has been a crazy year for me. And it's all because of you guys. Seriously, appreciate you guys so much. I see Lancaster gone, and we stay with 8 wide receiver. You can't let Winfrey leave. I don't know if 8 wide receiver is the move, dude. It could be. We'll see. Okay, this is a good question. I'm going to read this one. If you could create a new Packers alternate uniform with a different helmet color, what would it look like? I'm going to say this. How about we keep our green jerseys with the yellow numbers as our alternate, and all we do, oops, card fell. This bad boy. I mean, come on, right? Maybe replace the Green Bay with just the Packers logo, or honestly keep it. The little carbon fiber look. By the way, it's signed by Robert Tunyon, but this is fresh, dude. Like, if this was what they wore with the green alternates, I'm game for that. All these alternate helmets coming out, like, come on, Packers, do something. I'm cool with that. All right, what's my job? This is officially my job, Moonman, as of this month. This is what I'm going for. This is what I love. This is what I want to do. So let's get it. Lancaster's already gone. He's on the Raiders right now. Yeah, that swap, that whole swap with Kayshawn Nixon, Basashia, yeah, just crazy. Why not a piece of cheese, right? The green carbon fiber looks sick. Exactly. Acme label on the helmet. That would be cool too. I just think in general, like, that style would work with the current alternates. Like, it definitely would. All right, we got 8 more minutes. I'm gonna stop at 7:10 Eastern because, like I said, I still got stuff to do around the house. Still gotta make dinner. It's been a busy Friday, man. I've been cleaning for the last 4 hours. It's been a busy day. And, of course, like I said, I come up here to stream, and all of a sudden, I'm, like, looking at Twitter real quick, and it's like 9 players in the PUP, including Christian Watson. I'm like, oh, gosh. But I'm happy. There's finally news. He tore his No, he did not tear his ACL, dude. Helmet with Vince Lombardi's face on the helmet. Nice. Dude, the Bengals... Whew! The Bengals' new white helmets, the alternates with the white jersey. Oh my gosh, it's the best. It's the best combo. It's the best uniform combo in the NFL. No doubt. Thanks for stopping by, Andy. You have a good night too, man. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. I'm trying. You know, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I love. So, and that's talking Packers football with all y'all. So, that's what I'm gonna go for. You think Lowry sustains the success he had last year? I would hope so. I mean, Dean Lowry's an interesting player because he's kind of like just an average player. But last year he did play well. He did play a lot better. So hopefully he can. With Crosby on the PUP, it's Gabe Burkich until further notice. I mean, dude's a good kicker from Oklahoma, man. He's who knows? If Crosby can't get healthy, Burkich could steal the job. I mean, it's not that far-fetched because if Crosby doesn't get on the field, what do you do? If Crosby doesn't get on the field at all during training camp, preseason, nothing. And Burkich goes in there, and he's hitting 50s, he's hitting 55s, he's accurately hitting PATs, he's not missing much. I mean, you keep Burkich, right? Right? Like, all love to the Silver Fox and Mason Crosby, but, I mean, if he's getting hurt every 2 minutes and can't sustain a healthy season or a consistent one, you know, you might have to think about switching it up. And I love Mason Crosby. Mason Crosby's that dude. All right, got a few more questions in. You can't call Amari a bust, but praise Watson, and one of them hasn't even played an NFL game. You got him there. Nah, man. We all want, at the end of the day, we all want Packers players to do good. And if Christian Watson turns into a stud, we're hype, you know? Going to a camp Wednesday. You'll give me a report on Amari Rodgers later. All right, Bradley. Yeah, hit me up on Twitter, man. DM me. I'll reply. I try to reply to like every DM on Twitter. I try to reply to comments, Twitter DMs. Just hit me up. Do you see Rodgers holding on to the ball more frequently? Honestly, I'd see it less frequently because I think he's going to be more in tune with the offense checks. Like his first or second read is going to be the guy because last year, as we saw in the playoff game, it's kind of like, oh, I want to go to Devontae. Where's Devontae? Even though if it might be his second or third check, it's wait for Devontae. Oh, there's Devontae. You know what I mean? And when Devontae is not there, it's kind of, going with the flow of Matt LaFleur's offense and spreading the ball around, getting the ball out of your hands quick, going with the read, going with the play design more. So I think that's going to be the case. All right. How many yards of scrimmage this year from running backs? What did they have last year? It was over 2,000, right? It was over 2,000, right? Let me look. From the running backs. Where's the stats? All right. Scrimmage. A.J. Dillon, 1,000. Aaron Jones. They had, wow. They had like 2,300 scrimmage yards last year. Yeah. I think they could beat it, man. I really do. Packers can't win another ring when Rodgers leaves, and they couldn't win another one when Brett Favre left. It's the same thing. You think Love is the guy? Didn't say that. But I think he deserves a chance. The muscle shirt on. It's 96 degrees, dude. I'm dying. I can't be wearing a regular t-shirt right now. And my studio's upstairs, and we do have AC luckily in my house, but as you know, heat rises. So and it's such a small room with the computer running, a camera, 2 monitors. It gets a little toasty in here. You have trolls. You have made it. I embrace it. True, but if he isn't the guy, what do you do? Draft another one, sign a quarterback. If you're a Rams fan, you should know this is best. Trade for one. We don't know this until it happens, until we actually see what we fully get with Jordan Love as the starting quarterback. But as of right now, we don't have that. We have Aaron Rodgers, back-to-back MVP, 4-time MVP. So we're going to go with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, there's no other question. There's no other thing to do. It's Aaron Rodgers, and take a shot at another Super Bowl. Yeah, that's what it is. We can talk about the future all we want, but it's not the future. Once that comes, yes, of course, let's talk about it. But it's not the case. And if Jordan Love isn't it, then you move on. You draft another guy. You sign another guy. You trade for another guy. It's what it is. Is it possible Aaron Jones puts up a monster season like MVP numbers? I mean, yeah. I mean, Aaron Jones, I don't know. I don't think there's ever going to be a running back to get MVP again. But he's kind of a wide receiver at the same time. He could definitely put up a ton of numbers. Harsh winter down here in northeastern Brazil. That's a winter? 59 Fahrenheit min, max 9. That's a winter? 90 Fahrenheit. Whoa, okay. Bryce Young. Yeah, let's get 45 years of straight quarterback play. Yeah, but to say trade for another guy, it's tough if you don't have deep pockets. Every team has the same amount of money, man, at the end of the day. The salary cap, Russ Ball is one of the best financial guys in the entire NFL. To say the Packers can't make things happen financially is just ignorant. Like, look what they did this last couple of years. Like, and obviously you're just pushing money out further, and I get that, but, it is what it is. Yup, our winter. So what's your summer like? If that's your winter and you have a high of 90, I don't even want to know what your summer's like. Are you excited to see Man City at Bayern? Versus Bayern at Lambeau. I used to be way, way more into soccer, and I actually was a Man City fan But I haven't really been following it as much recent. I would watch it, but I have so much to do. I would watch it. And if I was in Green Bay, I would go to it. We've definitely been spoiled as Packers fans to get 2 gold jacket quarterbacks back-to-back. Yeah, and especially, like, you really take into the fact, like, how entitled some Packers fans are, myself included, just by the fact that, you know, I was born in 96. So my entire life has been 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. So that's what kind of annoys me when people are, like, so negative. It's like, guys, like, we've had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks the past 30 years. Like, there's teams that don't even sniff that. Like, you got to be happy with what you got. I mean, it's at the end of the day, football's for entertainment, and, you know, with guys like Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, I'm pretty damn entertained. Your summer 109 max. Yeah, nah, I'm moving. I'm moving if that's the case. Oh man. All right, I gotta head out. It's I still gotta go clean. I gotta do a bunch of stuff around the house. Gotta make dinner. Sorry for the shorter stream, you know, but hey, I still got it done. So I did just put out the video about the news that just released, the PUP. You got T-shirts older than me. I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt it. Rams Station, always nice to see you in here in a Packers Q&A chat. It just, you know, it's nice. It's nice to see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next Friday for the Q&A portion, the live portion. So make sure to come on back next Friday. But of course, see all the videos I'll be posting over the week as well. And of course, training camp, guys, next Wednesday. We'll be posting everything you need to know on this channel, from highlights, reactions, breakdowns, whatever. You know, everything training camp, it'll be here. So make sure to come on, stop on by, check out my channel. And if you aren't subscribed already, please consider going down, clicking subscribe. And also leaving a like on the stream. Supports it. Gives me that good algorithm, you know. But, all right, guys. Thanks for everyone coming by. Thanks for all the donations. Appreciate it so much. All right. Catch you on the next one. Go Pack, go.